Welcome back everybody, Wild Trekker here, and it is another wet and miserable morning in Minecraft. And yes, and it's our final day, whoa! So, I have no idea if I'm going to get this place finished or not, so I'm probably going to be running around a little bit. What I do need to make, because I haven't got one, it's probably quicker to make, I don't know, is a shovel. Yes, I can make one. That was really bad, wasn't it? Actually looking at my inventory, remembering how I lost everything the previous episode and thinking, do I actually have enough? So remind myself what's cooking in there. Stone and more stone. Excellent. We're going to let that cook. We've got some food on us. But what I am going to start doing, this is not my home. This was my temporary home. And it's going. It's going. Going to make sure we don't knock all the torches down. We might use some of the resources even, but we don't want this left behind because this was just our first hobbit hole when we started up as a way to survive the first night. And yeah, that's changing obviously, but what I do need to go and get is some sand, because the realization of not having glass for my windows, I'd really like to cook some of that up ready if I can. So we're going to go on a very quick sand hunt, hopefully get some, and take that down as well. So just doing this whilst I remember, because I didn't want it up when we come to the end of the day. So we'll just re-landscape that to look a bit more like it should do. Put down a torch somewhere, probably there, possibly here. Okay, sand, right, let's head out this way. I think there's some water out this way. So that's the way we're going to head. There it is. Okay. Yes, hello cows. Lots of sand. Okay. So we're going to take some sand. Probably don't need that much, but we'll take enough, what? 8 makes, no, how many makes 16? I don't know. So-and-so makes 16. We'll take a fair bit. We want probably 16. At least, and we've probably got more than that, so should we take 24? Better to have more than not enough. I have to come back. 27, that's absolutely fine. That's going to give us 3 lots. If only I can get out again. Hello cows. Hello mushrooms. No good to me, brown mushrooms. Although we never really did go hunting for the bone marrow, to get the bone meal rather, to get the big mushroom growing. But as you can see, don't really need it. Plenty of food, plenty to survive this one last day. Let's get the last bit of sugar, just to make sure we don't need to worry about such things. There we go. And as Michael said, it's very good that I actually left my crops growing rather than pick it, because it did mean I had some food straight off the bat, which was quite important, I think, when it came down to it. Right, got nothing else in there, so we've got eggs and pumpkin, some more pumpkin pie. Cool. Stick that back in there for now. Excellent. Let's get on with some building. Might as well take this out of the furnace while we can. Bottom one looks like it's finished doing. No, it hasn't finished doing. It's just, look at that, thunderstorm now on the last day. Hooray! Struck by lightning and all that kind of malarkey. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? A house without a roof, no walls, and yes. Build me a house. Right, let's just build this across here. We've got to work out where we're going to put some windows, so we're not going to put them there, but we'll stick that there for now. So probably having a window here would be nice, and we could probably have it as quite a large window in reality. So let's just get that up to there, and it'd be quite nice to do one just there as well, wouldn't it? Just on the edge, perhaps a thin one. That's what we'll have, is a thin one. I hope this roof doesn't leak. That's going to go there. Whoa! Where was that? That was far too close, thank you very much. Is it at the top? I hope we haven't got anything burning. No, okay, we're alright. Who said build a nice castle in a thunderstorm? That was a silly idea. Right, let's do that and that. And again, we're going to build this one up so the mobs are coming out. And that's going to go across there. Same as the other side. Yep. And then we need to bring that across. So we've got a nice large window there. So this is going to build up here, obviously. And same that side. Yep. And nice view across there, isn't there? We probably could have done with a nice balcony across there if we'd planned it correct, but I don't think that's within the ambitions of anything normal. So no, we'll just have a couple of big wide windows there. So we're going for windows here like this, and it's too wide. Judging by the other side. Got any more stone on us? We have. Just hope I don't really run out of everything. Right. So what we do need, we got any more steps? No. Where's my... There it is. Crafting bench. Don't need that many steps. Just 4 should do it. Just to put that up there. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Right, what we're doing with this back bit, that's going to be a window frame. Was that the top of the downstairs window? It is kind of, isn't it? So let's carry that theme along of the stone brick there. This can then be normal. I'm just glad I'm not doing a fancy roof like Cherry Bitters is doing. It's a very nice roof, but yeah, a lot of work goes into it. So, right, let's just finish this side off with some stone going across. And this is now where we start running out of materials. Okay, let's get the rest of my stone in place first. Do I need any more stone? No, I'm going to do the rest of that on the back there like that. We've got some more burning up. So we're going to divide this like there. This is where I start realising I'm glad I got all that sand. Cool, okay. That's fine. Is this a layer too far, I wonder? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly. Who knows? I think what I'm going to do is concentrate on getting this lower area done, and then we can worry about that as it starts getting dark, to how much he says. Looking outside and it's already dark, but that's nothing to do with the time of day, although it is probably getting on a bit, and the sun is probably setting over there somewhere, so yeah. Right, shut the door. Keep out the dark. Oh, don't know if I do that. Right, let's get back at the top. I took the glass, didn't I? Yeah, 27 glass. Alright. That's all going into panes, because that is going to give us so much more. And let's do this. Glass, glass everywhere. Which I think is important. We've got to be able to see out this building. I might not be able to decorate it, but it's got to look good, isn't it? $39 glass left. We should have plenty. Good, good. Right, so that's that level finished. Oh, the sun is coming out at the end of the day. Isn't that good? Right, okay, so let's work out what we're going to do here is do this all the way along. And we're going to make that like that, like so. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. And that is going to go across the top because that's going to be the top level, which is very castellated type level, or it should be. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, go on, I want some more glass, don't I? If I want to do that all the way along, I am going to need some more glass. I might have to do a dash in the dark to get some more sand because we don't have it for anywhere else. Unless we just have one big... No, that's what we're going to do, is have one big wall. We would have paintings and things on the wall normally, I guess. So we need some more of those. Go in this corner. No, that's not what we wanted, and that's now going to turn. And I haven't got... Oh, I've got a pick on me, but not a good one. Oh, yes, I did. I had one up there. Never mind. Right. It's gone now. Worry about that later. Right, let's get back at the top. And that can go there. Torch. That's nothing's going to go on that. That's fine. Torch. That's all good. Right. So we are still up against it. We are definitely up against it in terms of time. And this looking dark. Whoops. See. Right. Dash for it. No one dies on the last day, right? No one dies on the last day, right? No one dies on the last day, right? That's what they said. That's what they told me. No one dies on the last day. Hopefully that water will slow them up a bit. That's why I've come over this side. To, as they should all be spawning over there anyway. Right, no one dies on the last day. Because I've got no armour on or anything. That's the trouble now. If you recall, that all got lost as well. So that's why I'm running. Woohoo! Oh, you got to have a bit of fun, haven't you, eh? You'd only cry if you didn't. Right, okay, so we've got a little bit more stone, but not very much. We haven't got very much in there. No. Right, let's also make a quick dash down the mines. Is that the mines? It is the depth of the mines. And when I say down the mines, what I mean is here. Just get ourselves a little bit more cobble. Don't know how much we're going to need, but I suspect it's more than we've got. Which is a shame. But we carry on. We do not let it get us down. The show must go on, as they say. But I do like that about Minecraft. I think it's very easy to rage quit and go, oh no, but you know what? The challenge of getting it all back up and running again. You know, we started with nothing. We finished with nothing. That probably helps with the fact doing this... I did both Skyblock and now I'm doing the Sky Factory. And Sky Factory is you literally start with a tree on a piece of dirt. And that's it. It's a tree on a piece of dirt. And, you know, given where I am now with what I've done with that, it's amazing, really. So, yeah, it's, should be enough in there. So that's my kind of attitude to it all, is just, yeah, show must go on, got to carry on, got to get on with it. What else can you do? Do you know what I mean? What else can you do? It's not as if I could bring it all back. It's not as if I could magically do it. So, you know, quitting and saying I fail doesn't kind of make sense. It's of course, standing on the edge here where there's probably skellies down below probably isn't a good idea, but hey, you know, live dangerously and all that. This is what I did on Sky Factory. I reversed back and fell off the edge. That's my usual habit. Not look behind me and think I'm absolutely alright and no problem and I'm confident and then do something stupid. So, yeah. Right, got some more of those. So yeah, this top bit isn't really very well planned now. This is literally throw it together. And I probably would have spent a little bit more time on detail, but knowing that I've probably got about 5 minutes left, does kind of pile on the pressure on there a little bit. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Right, so we ought to have some windows up here, even if they are going to be small. So we're going to build 2 out each time. Set over there, and then that gives us space, one in the middle. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the same over here. I know that brick's different. Details. Sadly, details. What do we need there? How many have we gone out? 1, 2, 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 there as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's probably too much on this side, but we'll have to correct it at the top. I'm not going to correct it from here, and that goes there. As I said, materials, run out of materials is going to be the pain and the bane. Right, okay, so we've got the glass, we've got some starting, so I can't craft for toffee. Alright, let's get back up there again. We probably ought to move the furnaces up there, really. That would have been better, wouldn't it? Got some glass. I can put those 2 pieces of glass in there, just to make it different to the rest. Right, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Right, craft the rest of the glass. Voila. Yeah, I did notice a calculation then in terms of how much window panes I had left versus the silly square glass I just used up downstairs. I get a feeling I'm going to have in this build a piece missing. That's not right. See, I've wasted 2 already. Yeah, I'm going to have a piece missing. I'm going to look at it from afar and I'm going to go, oh, look at that piece. Like that bit there. So I'm going to put that there. So there's a piece missing there. Can we reach across here? We can. We've got plenty, that's fine. So doing that doesn't really help. Cool, we are getting there, guys. We are getting there. Right, what have we got left? Material wise, not a lot. So let's go and break up what we've got downstairs and bring it in. It's probably still burning, but that's fine. Got some coal back. Very good. Get that sugar back. Hey, alright. So let's just set that up in here as a... In fact, no, we won't. This is the entrance hall. Let's set up on the next floor. This is our little area to cook from and craft from and do anything else like that. Yeah. Let's do that. Crafting table, where are you? There you are. Do that. And then we'll have a storage chest. Where do we want storage chest? Look, we're going to have 1 there and 1 there. Haha, brilliant. Okay, we still got some cobbles, so we could try and craft any more up just to make sure, but look at the sunlight coming up there. I think we are drastically running out of time. I'm going to put F3 up in a minute and see where we're at. Right, so we're on day 8 at the moment, but I think we're going to go over to day 9, aren't we? I didn't really check that at the beginning. Let's see what this looks like up here. Well, we don't really have a roof. What I was going to do is actually have this more castellated in that kind of effect. And so there you go. Yeah, and we would have probably had that going all the way around. But I don't think we've really got time for that. We've got time to put that in there and say that this is just about a building complete without any interiors as we move on to day 9. So that window isn't straight. That's annoying. But yes, we're day 9. I'm just going to do that because it would really annoy me. That would really, I expect it would annoy a lot of you guys as well. Yeah, so we're pretty much there really, guys. We're on day 9. We've finished our building. What I'm going to do here is just run out to give you guys the views that I wanted you to see. And just talk very briefly, because we've kind of finished what we're doing now. That was an Enderman. Just to show you really what... Hey dude, are you allowed to place blocks outside of the area? Does he place blocks? I don't know. So let's stand up here. There it is, our castle. Well, it's not really a castle, it's supposed to be a fort. I did probably over-ambitiously create it. What the plan was then to have some stepped sort of areas coming down here looking nice and yeah, making it a sort of sanctuary in the woods really. So but hopefully you've all enjoyed it anyway. I've certainly had a blast again on the MHC. Thanks to Michael for coming up with the idea, and looking forward to seeing you all next month. We've got a lot going on next month. It's a special one, and we are going to be creating a museum of mobs, and we are talking skellies and creepers and zombies and ghast and endermen and whatever else you can think of. So I expect a lot of deaths. Oh yes, lots of deaths, but not from me hopefully. Or will you? Find out. Join me next time here on the MHC. My name's Wild Trekker. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Do click on like, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.